just want to ask you a bit about Carly, your opponent, Saturday evening. I just want to ask how much you've actually seen of her, and if so, what do you make of her as a fighter, if you've managed to find any footage?
I've seen a few footages of her. Like she's fought 2 girls that I've fought recently, and she's aggressive. That's all I know really. She comes forward and she likes a good tear up, but I think in a 10-round fight you can't go at that pace all like every round all the time. I think it's near impossible. So that will probably be a downfall. But apart from that, she's going to be a challenge for me, and I can't wait to show what we've been doing in the gym.
One thing I want to ask you about, Amy, we've heard Kieran there singing your praises. He spoke of Dave Caldwell helping to get you on this platform as well. At such a young age, when you're at such an important stage of your career just coming through, how beneficial is it for you to have these good boxing people around you helping you on your way and getting you up there?
It's very important because you need someone that knows the sport in and out. Like Kieran probably knows the sport better than most, so to have him coach me, it's amazing. And I know that I can't get better experience because every time I go in the gym, I'm always learning something new. So it's good to have people like that. It's important to have them on your team to help you progress and keep developing into a better fighter.
Now, I'm sure the win is the most important thing for you to get that Commonwealth title, but we've seen the likes of Rachel Ball come onto a Matchroom show, gave a very good account of herself, got a win. She's now gone on to a world title. Have you thought about how big of an opportunity this is on a pay-per-view platform to launch yourself onto bigger things?
Yeah, because this fight is important to me. Like I don't want to look past it. So like people are always saying that they're talking about another opponent, and I'm like, I'm only focusing on the girl I'm fighting on the weekend because I feel like people overlook their opponents and try to look something bigger, whereas you can't do that. Like you have to look at the person who's in front of you on the day, and that's probably what I'm concentrating on right now. And then after the fight's over and done with, then I'll look on to bigger things. But at the minute, I'm just set on this fight on a Saturday.
You mentioned it didn't really sink in for you when you heard you'd had this Commonwealth title shot because you'd just been in training. It took a while for it to sort of hit you. But I'm interested to know, Amy, what the response was with loved ones, friends and family when you told them as well. What's the response been like back home?
They were buzzing about it. Like when I told them, I think because it didn't sink in with me straight away, I told them like within about 10 minutes, and they were all buzzing about it, and I was like, okay, this is actually happening. So then that's when it started sinking because my family and stuff, they were like, oh my god, this is amazing and stuff. And yeah, they're well chuffed for me because they know how hard I work, and they know that it's not been easy. Like it's not been an easy journey. So to have an opportunity like this, it's definitely something that I'm gonna grab both hands.
We mentioned before the difficulties you'd had earlier in your career with things like ticket sales and stuff like that. And then you've obviously had a frustrating 2020 waiting to get back in the ring, as a lot of fighters have had. Did it almost come as a surprise to you when the big chance did actually arrive during lockdown and you've got this big opportunity when there is going to be no fans at all?
Yeah, I knew that I'd be fighting, but I actually thought that it was going to be postponed until next year because I was like, there's no way that with everything that was going on, and it was on about there was more cases as well with the coronavirus situation. I was like, that there's no way I'm going to be fighting this year. But then I got that phone call, and yeah, I was buzzing about it because I didn't expect to be fighting, but I knew that Kieran would do everything just to get me a fight, like for this Commonwealth. So I was confident in it as well, in it happening.
All right, Amy, well, thank you so much for speaking to us. Best of luck Saturday evening.